Hello, and welcome to the Cleveland Shakespeare Festival's 23rd season of producing free outdoor Shakespearean performances all across Northeast Ohio, this year digitally. We're glad that you've joined us. We want you to know that the filming of this was done with the utmost care in making sure we followed the state-mandated guidelines for everyone's safety, with our priority making sure that our actors, our staff, and our patrons were as safe as possible and still able to enjoy this performance. If you enjoy these performances and you want to help sustain this organization into next year and hopefully back out into the parks, please consider making a donation. You can do so through a link in the description of this video after the video, or join us on our Facebook page or on our website at www.cleveshakes.org. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Julius Caesar.
The Ides of March. Neither heaven nor earth are peace tonight. Thrice hath Calpurnia in her sleep cried out, "Help, ho, they murder Caesar."
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk forth? You shall not stir out of your house today.
Caesar shall forth. The things that threaten me ne'er looked but on my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Caesar, I never stood on ceremonies, yet now they fright me. There is one within, besides the things that we have heard and seen, recounts most horrid sights seen by the watch. Fierce, fiery warriors fight upon the clouds in ranks and squadrons, and right form of war which drizzled blood upon the Capitol. Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and I do fear them.
What can be avoided whose end is purposed by the mighty gods? Yet Caesar shall go forth. For these predictions are for the world in general, as well as Caesar.
When beggars die, there are no comets seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of princes.
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Of all the wonders that I yet have seen, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death a necessary end will come when it will come. Danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he, and Caesar shall go forth.
Alas, my lord, your wisdom is consumed in confidence. Do not go forth today. Call it my fear, and not your own, that keeps you in the house. We'll send Mark Antony to the Senate House, and he shall say, "You are not well today." Let me upon my knee prevail in this.
Mark Antony shall say that I am not well, and for thy humor, I shall stay at home today. Oh, here's noble sinner. We will tell them so.
Caesar! All hail! Good morrow, worthy Caesar. I come to fetch you to the Senate House.
And you have come in very happy time to bear my greetings to the Senate and tell them I will not come today. Cannot is false, that I dare not, falser. I will not come today. We'll tell them so.
Say he is sick.
Shall Caesar send a lie? Have I in conquest outstretched my arms so far to be afeard to tell graybeards the truth. Go tell them, sinner. Caesar will not come.
Most mighty Caesar, let me know some cause, lest I be laughed at when I tell them so.
The cause is in my will. I will not come. That is enough to satisfy the Senate. For your private satisfaction, because I love you so, I will let you know. Calpurnia, here my wife, stays me at home. She dreamt tonight. She saw my statue, which, like a fountain with the 100 spouts, did run pure blood. And many lusting Romans came smiling and did bathe their hands in it. And these she takes for warnings and portents and imminent ills. And on her knee hath begged that I stay at home today.
This dream is all misinterpreted. It was a vision, fair and fortunate. Your statue spouting blood in many pipes in which so many smiling Romans bathed signifies that from you great Rome shall suck reviving blood, and that great men will press for tinctures, stains, relics, and cognizance. This by Calpurnia's dream is signified.
And this way have you well expounded it.
I have, and you have heard it so. And know it now. The Senate hath concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If you shall send them word you will not come, their minds may change. Besides, it were a mock apt to be rendered for someone to say, break up the Senate till some other time when Caesar's wife shall meet with better dreams. If Caesar shall hide himself, will they not whisper low, Caesar is afraid? Pardon me, Caesar, for my dear, dear love to your proceeding bids me tell you this. And reason for my love is liable.
How foolish do your fears seem now, Calpurnia. I am ashamed I did yield to them. Bring me my robe, for I will go. Look where Casca comes to fetch me.
Good morrow, Caesar.
Welcome, Vitalis. Oh, Brutus, are you stirred so early? See, Anthony, who revels late at nights, is notwithstanding up. Good morrow, Anthony.
So too, most noble Caesar.
Bid them prepare within. Now, Cinna. Now, Vitalis, what? Casca. I have an hour's talk in store for you. Remember that you call on me today. Be near me, that I may remember you. Good friends, go in and taste some wine with me, and we, like friends, will straightway go together.
Caesar, beware of Brutus. Take heed of Cassius. Come not near Casca. There is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar. If thou beest not immortal, look about you. Security gives way to conspiracy. The mighty gods defend thee, thy lover, Lepidus. If thou read this, Caesar, thou mayest live. If not, fates with traitors do contrive.
Come hither, fellow! Is Caesar yet gone to the capital?
Madam, not yet. I go to take my stand to see him pass on to the capital.
Thou hast some suit to Caesar, hast thou not?
That I have, lady. If it will please Caesar to be so good to Caesar as to hear me, I shall beseech him to befriend himself.
Why? Knowest thou any harms intended towards him?
None that I know will be. Much that I fear may chance. Good morrow.
Brutus hath the suit that Caesar will not grant. Oh, I grow faint.
The Ides of March are come!
Aye, Caesar, but not gone.
Hail, Caesar! Read this schedule.
Metellus doth desire you to overread this at your best leisure, this his humble suit.
Oh, Caesar, read mine first, for mine's a suit that touches Caesar more nearly.
That which touches ourselves shall be lastly served.
Delay not, Caesar, read it instantly.
Is this fellow man?
Sirrah, give place.
What? Urge you your petitions in the street? Come to the capital.
Look how he makes to Caesar. Mark him.
Casca. Be sudden, for we fear prevention. Brutus, it shall be done. If this be known, Cassius or Caesar never shall turn back, for I will slay myself.
Cassius be constant.
Cinna knows his time. For look you, Brutus, he draws Mark Antony away.
Where is Metellus Cimber? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He is addressed. Press near and second him. Casca, you are the first to rear your hand.
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must redress?
Most high, most mighty, and most puissant Caesar, Metellus Cimber throws before thy seat a humble heart.
I must prevent thee, Cimber. These couchings and these lowly courtesies might fire the blood of ordinary men. Be not fond to think that Caesar had such rebel blood that would be thawed from that true quality with that which melted fools. Thy brother, by decree, is banished. If thou dost bend and pray and fawn for him, I spurn thee like a cur out of my way. No, Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no voice more worthy than my own to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee that Publius Cimber may have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What? Brutus?
Pardon, Caesar. Caesar, pardon, as low as to thy foot doth Cassius fall to beg enfranchisement for Publius Cimber.
I could be well moved if I was you. If I could pray to move, prayers would move me. But I am constant as the northern star, whose true fixed and restive quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks. They are all fire, and every one doth shine. But there's but one in all doth hold his place, that I am constant that Simba should be banished, and constant too that he remain so.
Oh, Caesar.
Hence, wilt thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar.
Doth bootless Brutus kneel?
Speak hands for me!
To Brute. Then falls.
Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead! Run hence! Proclaim, cry about the streets!
Some to the common pulpit, cry out liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement!
People and senators, be not affrighted. Fly not, stand still. Ambition's debt is paid. Stoop, Romans, stoop. And let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows and besmear our swords.
Stoop then, and wash. How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted o'er? State unborn and accent yet unknown.
Soft, who comes here? A friend of Antony's.
Thus Brutus did my master bid me kneel. Thus he bade me say, Brutus is noble, wise, valiant, and honest. Caesar was mighty, bold, royal, and loving. If Brutus will vouchsafe that Antony may safely come to him, and be so resolved how Caesar hath deserved to lie in death. Mark Antony shall not love Caesar dead so well as Brutus living, but will follow the fortunes and affairs of noble Brutus through all the hazards of this untrod state with all true faith. So says my master Antony.
Thy master is a wise and valiant Roman. I never thought him worse. Tell him, so please he come unto this place, that he shall be satisfied, and by my honor depart untouched.
I'll fetch him presently.
I know that we shall have him well to friend.
I wish we may, but yet I have a mind that fears him much, and my misgivings still fall shrewdly to the purpose.
But here comes Antony.
Welcome, Mark Antony.
Mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? Are all thy conquests, glories, triumphs, spoils, shrunk to this little measure? Fare thee well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be let blood? Who else is rank? If I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death's hour, nor no instrument of half that worth as those your swords made rich with the most noble blood of all this world.
Antony, beg not your death of us. Though we now must appear bloody and cruel, our hearts you see not. They are pitiful, and pity toward the general wrong of Rome. As fire drives out fire, so pity, pity hath done this deed on Caesar. For your part, to you. Our swords have leaden points, Mark Antony. Our arms in strength of malice, our hearts of brothers' temper do receive you in with all kind love, good thoughts, and reverence.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's in the disposing of new dignities.
Only be patient till we have appeased the multitude beside themselves with fear. And then we will deliver you the cause why I that did love Caesar when I struck him have thus proceeded.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Pardon me, Julius.
Mark Antony, I blame you not for praising Caesar so. But what compact mean you have with us? Will you be pricked in the number of our friends? Or shall we on and not depend on you?
Friends am I with you all, and love you all, upon this hope that you shall give me reasons why and wherein Caesar was dangerous.
Or else were this a savage spectacle. Our reasons are so full of good regard that were you, Antony, the son of Caesar, you should be satisfied.
That's all I seek, and am moreover suitor that I may produce his body to the marketplace, and in the pulpit, as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, a word with you. You know not what you do. Do not consent Antony speak at his funeral. Know you not how much the people may be moved by that which he will utter?
By your pardon, I will myself into the pulpit first, and show the reason of our Caesar's death. What Antony shall speak, I will protest he speaks by leave and by permission. And that we are contented that Caesar shall have all true rights and lawful ceremonies. It shall advantage more than do us wrong.
I know not what may fall, I like it not.
Mark Antony, here take you Caesar's body. You shall not in your funeral speech blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar. And say you do it by our permission, else you shall have no hand at all about his funeral. And you shall speak in the same pulpit whereto I am going after my speech is ended.
Be it so. I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then, and follow us.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war, all pity choked with custom of fell deeds. Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge, with Ate by his side come hot from hell, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. That this foul deed shall smell above the earth with carrion men groaning for burial.